slowly, all that good stuff. We'll just start in a comfortable seat. Taking a moment, letting your hands rest on your knees or your thighs. Palms can be open to invite energy in or closed to just stay within your own energy. Making an inhale as you shrug your shoulders high up into the ears, sit a little taller, and exhale, let them roll down the back, feel heavy. Beginning to feel into your breath, noticing its flow today. And taking a moment to check in with any emotions or thoughts, maybe sensations in the body that are lingering. And just bringing to mind something in your life that feels stable, steady, and grounding. Maybe this is a person, a thing, a place. Maybe it's a feeling or a certain thought or mantra. Beginning to let it fill you up. Feeling it ground through your sits bones. As we move through practice, as discomfort arises, if it arises, coming back to this thing, this person, this place, and allowing them to hold you steady. Inhale as you start to reach the arms high. Exhale as you fold over to the right side. Right hand finds the ground, left arm reaches across the head, over top of the ear, breathing space through the side body. Inhale to come back through center, and exhale to fold over to the left. Left hand plants, right arm reaches. Inhale as you reach high. Exhale, arms open to a T. Inhale as you press the heart forward, press the hands back. Exhale to round through the spine, draw the belly button back, hands meet in prayer in front. Inhale to open, expand, seated cow. Exhale to round and fold, seated cat. Beginning to move with your breath, inhales open you, and exhales close you. Maybe as you open, expand the heart, sending out a little love. And as you close it back in, inviting it to come back to you. One more inhale here, and exhale. Bringing the hands back to heart center, checking in again. And just rolling over top of the shins to find tabletop. Shoulders come over top of wrist, hips over top of knees. Set your foundation. Fingers spread wide, tops of the feet pressed behind you. Inhale as you let the belly drop, heart opens. Exhale to round and fold into your cat. Again, finding your breath here. Adding any movement you'd like, such as hip circles or wrist stretches. The rest of the body begin to wake up, energy moving along the spine. And then coming back to center, nice flat back, core is engaged. Toes tucked behind you. As you lift the knees just inch or so above the ground, hover. Feel the fire starting to build. As slowly as you can, hips lift high, landing in down dog. Feeling into it once you arrive, bending one knee, then the other, both at the same time. Let this first one just feel good, making it less about how you look, but more about how you feel. Inhale as you come high on the toes, look forward. Exhale, step to meet the hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, extend. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let it all go. Grabbing opposite elbows. If you'd like to bend deeper in the knees or spread the feet, you may. Feeling as your breath rises from the heels, up the back of the legs, and cascades down the spine, out the head. Everything is getting longer. Fingertips grace the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale as you rise to stand, maybe arms reach at the top. Exhale, your mountain, hands to heart center or by the sides. Closing your eyes here. Feeling your feet firmly rooted against the ground. Relaxing the shoulders down and back. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back to plank and pause. Pressing the ground away, shoulders are engaged, belly is hollow. To modify, you might drop the knees to the ground here. Inhale, shoulders shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way. Inhale, heart lifts. Hands side forward, forearms find the ground for Sphinx. Stacking shoulders over top of elbows. Relax the legs behind you. Shoulders down and back. Chin stays level with the earth. Inhale, one more. And exhale, heart finds the ground, hand side under the shoulders. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Knees spread wide, hips sink to heels. Allowing yourself to get heavy again here, just as we did in our seated position. Inhale to tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Inhale, high and the toes look forward. Exhale, step to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you rise. This time, exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, pause, and breathe. Option to drop the knees still. Inhale, shoulders shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way. Inhale, heart lifts, hands side forward for Sphinx again. Breathing into the low back. Heart is reaching through the shoulder space. Inhale to lift a little higher and exhale, release hands under the shoulders. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Toes tuck, hips lift, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Bending the knee. Open the hip to the side wall. Feel the weight shift into the opposite leg. Inhale, knee to center. Exhale, knee to nose, plant the foot between the hands. Back knee drops, release the back toes. Root through the front heel, top of the back foot. Inhale to rise up, modified lunge. Maybe you sink a little forward in the hips, maybe you stay where you landed. Inhale as you reach out of the waist. Exhale, goalpost the arms, baby back bend here, gaze comes up. Inhale to reach high. Exhale, hands land inside of the front foot. Heel toeing the foot out to the right edge of your mat. Turning the toes out at an angle slightly. Making sure your back knee is behind the hip. Inhale to reach the heart forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink down and forward in the hips, finding your lizard. Options for depth, you might come onto the forearms, as you see, onto a block or a bolster. You can also roll into the outside edge of that front foot, or play with grabbing the right foot behind you with the right, or left foot behind you with the right hand. Wherever you decided to go, coming back up onto the hands, heel toeing the foot back to center. And then slowly starting to straighten that front leg as the hands walk back in space for runner stretch. Drawing the toes towards the forehead, you might inhale halfway and exhale, fold over the right leg. Inhale as you bend back into the front knee, hands frame the front foot. Back toes tuck, back knee lifts, right steps back to meet left in plank. And then the hips lift high for down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Bending the knee, open the hip to the side wall. Maybe you look under the left shoulder. Inhale, knee to center. Exhale, knee to nose, plant the foot between the hands, help it there if you need to. Back knee drops, release the back toes. Root down, inhale, rise. Take a moment to settle, find any depth you want. Relax the shoulders and the jaw. Inhale to get a little taller. Exhale, goalpost the arms, open the heart, gaze up. Inhale as you reach high. Exhale, hands land inside of the front foot. Heel toeing the foot out to the left edge of the mat. Pointing the toes out just a bit. Inhale as you get long in the spine, and exhale as you find lizard on this side. Honoring this side as its own, it may be different than the last. Using your breath to become friends with discomfort. Using whatever you identified as a grounding presence to invite more expansion in the body. back up onto the hands wherever you are. Heel toeing that foot to center first. And beginning to straighten through the front leg, coming onto the heel. Hands walk back in space for support. Take your time to transition. Again, we might inhale halfway and exhale, hinge at the hips to fold. Inhale to bend back into the front knee, hands frame the front foot, back toes tucked, back knee lifts, left steps back to meet right in plank. Next exhale, down dog, hips lift. Inhale to come high on the toes, deep bend in the knees, gently set them on your mat, tabletop. Adjust the shoulders over the wrist. Rooting into the right hand. Inhale as you lift the left arm high, open. Exhale, thread it through between the right hand and right knee. Shoulder finds the ground, head finds the ground. If you'd like to take this deeper, you might reach that right arm up straight out in front of you, or even bring it behind the back, hooking it on the opposite hip. Right hand comes back underneath the shoulder. Inhale as you press up, open that left arm high, and exhale, set it down. Rooting into the left hand. Inhale, right arm opens to the sky. Exhale as you thread it through, shoulder finds the ground, then head. Same options for depth. Left hand comes under the shoulder. Inhale as you reach the right arm high, open, open, then exhale, set it down. Coming to a seat on your mat, however you'd like to get there. Just planting the feet on the ground in front of you. You can lower yourself all the way to your back. Once you arrive, you might like to windshield wiper the knees back and forth, or draw them into the chest and give yourself a hug. And then finding stillness here, letting the hands rest beside the hips, feet hips distance apart. Walk them in close to the body. Inhale as you lift the hips high to the sky for a bridge. You can use your hands for support. Breathing here. Maybe you interlace the hands under the low back. Rock the shoulders underneath you a little more. One more inhale. Exhale as you let the hips find the ground. Taking a moment to check back in. Is there any other pose that you would like for your practice today to feel complete? Suggestions might be reclined butterfly, happy baby, a legs up. Taking this moment to feel into your body and yours alone, letting it lead you to any stretch that it wants. And then we'll find Shavasana, letting everything relax to the ground, flat on your mat. Palms open to the sky. Breathing space into the forehead, letting the eyes fall a little deeper in their sockets. Shoulders melt more than you think. Belly is soft. Hips and legs are integrating. Each exhale brings you heavier and heavier to your mat. Maybe while you're here, you check back in with those thoughts, emotions, sensations that you identified at the beginning of practice. Notice if they've shifted or stayed the same. Maybe there is a new awareness. And then bring into mind that grounding object, place, person. And just sending it a little thanks for being steady, for being a rock in times when you might feel untethered. For those at home, you can take as long of a savasana as you would like. Whatever time you need to melt and relax and come back to you. You might end by letting your breath get a little deeper in your body. Really feeling the sensation of your mat beneath you, the air in the room kissing your skin. Then inviting movement into the fingers and the toes, the wrists and the ankles, up the arms, the legs. Maybe rocking the head side to side or reaching overhead for a final stretch. And then in your own way, in your own time, making your way to a comfortable seat, just as we began. Hands resting on the legs, eyes fluttered closed. Inhale as you reach the arms high. Exhale, hands land in the heart. Thank you so much for exploring and practicing with me today. The light in me loves and honors the light in each of you. Together we say, Namaste.